What's up, advocates? I'm Jeromy Leavelle with Commercial Claims Advocate, your commercial claims coach and the owner and CEO of Remedy Claims Consulting. And today we are going to talk about how to conduct a good, solid, thorough inspection. We're going to talk about 5 different things that you need to do, and that is coming at you in 3, 2, 1. What's up, advocates? Conducting an inspection is pivotal to your claim process. We talk about claim process all the time, and one of the best things that you can do is conduct a good, thorough inspection. We're going to talk about the 5 different things.
Listen up, advocates. Whether you're a public adjuster, contractor, or an attorney, if you have a client that has suffered any kind of catastrophic loss, whether that be by fire or storm or just any catastrophic loss that requires your client to have to move out and incur ALE and loss of use coverage, you need to think about looking at Black Diamond Services. This is an incredible idea for a service that I think is extremely valuable, and I've actually personally used for my clients myself. Basically, what they do is they provide all of the necessary money that is needed to be done for the homeowner to go and move to another place, whether that be a hotel or another home or whatever it is. They basically bill through their insurance policy's loss of use coverage, and basically they provide financial assistance so that the insured never has to incur any out-of-pocket expenses. It's an amazing service. I love the people at Black Diamond Services, especially Millie Varela. If you just contact her and contact Black Diamond Services, I'm telling you, they're going to take care of your clients like you wouldn't believe. I personally have a client who suffered a fire damage and had to use their ALE coverage, and all we did was refer them to Black Diamond. Our clients did not have to come out of pocket a single penny. Black Diamond provided all of the financial money, and they provided the actual location for the homeowner to stay. Amazing service. Contact Black Diamond Services today so you could find out more information for yourself.
Number one, we need to do is we need to talk to the homeowner. They're the people that saw it happen when it actually happened. So let them walk you around and show you the mess, give you the grand tour, point at all of the things that they're concerned about, whether it's damage to drywall, ceiling, it could be damage to personal property. Let them point at everything. And during this time, don't take pictures, don't take notes, just shut up and listen. Most important thing that you can do with a homeowner is listen to what they have to say, because these are the things that you're actually going to be claiming. The second thing that you can do that is super important is take great photos. Now, we can run around and we can snap photos at all kinds of things, and then when we get back and try to organize them, man, it's just going to take forever. Labeling photos that don't make any sense, labeling photos that are out of order is such a pain, and it draws out the process of you turning in a good solid file. So we want to have a method about it, and what you want to do is go to the place where the damage originated or the origin of loss. We're going to take pictures of this so that we can ascertain exactly what happened, whether it was a failed pipe, whether it was a roof leak, whether it was some buckled up flooring, whatever the case may be. We want to go to where the damage started, and we're going to work outward from there. So when we walk into a room, in this case, the origin of loss, as the damage dissipates across other rooms, when we walk into a brand new room, the most important thing we can do is take an overview of that room. I want all 4 corners. We're going to get a good situational awareness of what is going on in that room, what kind of windows are in the room, what kind of different doors are in the room, what kind of furniture and other personal property is in the room. Are these things going to have to be addressed within my estimate? We want to make sure that we get those photos and get those sorts of things documented. The next thing that we want to do once we have the overviews complete is we want to take a look at the overview of the damage. We're going to just kind of show where in the room that this damage occurred, and then we're going to get a close-up of that damage. Then we're going to take pictures of like our meters and our different gauges, your moisture meter, your thermal camera, your bore camera. You're getting photos of these tools actually doing their job, corroborating the story that you're trying to tell. The next thing that you want to do is, if you have any of those components, even if it's personal property or building components, you're going to take pictures of any sort of labels or markings that are on that help identify exactly what that material is or exactly what that particular product is. The final thing that you want to grab is any photos that the homeowner may have taken. These are super important. It's going to show their mitigating efforts. It's going to show what exactly the loss looked like at the moment that it happened. And this is going to show any sort of additional progression of damage that has happened since your inspection. These are crucial photos. The next thing that we want to do is we want to take a really good sketch. Personally, I sketch the entire floor plan if I'm working in the interior. That's completely up to you. If you just have 1 or 2 rooms worth of damage, maybe it's not necessary, but you're going to want to sketch anything that involves the loss. So if you have continuous paint, maybe you have a room that's not exactly damaged, but the paint from the room that is damaged is continuous into the room that isn't damaged. Same with flooring. You want to make sure that you're sketching these areas that may not have damage, but they do have a continuous product from a room that is damaged. So you want to make sure that you're getting those sketches. Now, if you're working on the exterior of the home, there's a lot of good reports that you can use. Obviously, roof reports are good. If you need, if you need like elevations and things like that, then Eagle View's not bad. I also know that there's another company out there called Hover where you can get photos, and it's actually going to, however it is that they do it, you can get all of the different square footages of siding, brick, window openings, different materials such as that will be available in those reports. But if you don't have it or you don't want to do it, any kind of sketch that you can provide and then relate later is going to be very, very handy. Now, a lot of you guys will hand your scope off to an estimator. If that's what you're doing, the more detailed that you can be in your scope, the better. If you're writing your own estimates, remember, things happen. We forget. We don't always recall. So this is your chance inside of your scope notes to write down all of those individual things. I know for me, when I write scope notes, let's say I'm working in a kitchen, I'm going to write every line item down. I'm not just going to write detach and reset the sink. I am going to make sure that I have detach and reset the garbage disposal, detach and reset the faucet. I want all of these line items in there, and a detailed scope is how we make sure that our estimate is complete and thorough and lacking nothing. These are all crucial points. Finally, the last thing that we want to get are samples. We want to collect any sort of samples that we can either send off to ITEL or any other identification service. You can also take them to just local experts in the area and let them help you identify it. Doesn't mean that they're going to get the job. They can just be handy in helping you identify the kind of product and the quality of the product that is currently installed in the home. That way you're writing a good estimate for like, kind, and quality, just as the policy provides for. So remember, there's 5 things that you really need to pay attention to. 1, ask the homeowner and listen to what they have to say. 2, take really good photos. 3, you want a really good sketch with accurate measurements that accounts for all of the openings. And 4, you want a really good scope. You want to make sure that you are a detailed scope in case you pass it off to an estimator. And finally, you want to take samples. Guys, these are the elements that you need when you walk into an inspection. You want to do everything you can to bring those things to light and provide those either to your estimator, or you can have them so that you can remember them at a later time, because we don't always get back and we're not always able to get back and write that estimate right away. So super important that you get those 5 things. That'll do it for this time, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. Make sure you click like or subscribe. If you're looking for employment or you're looking for a firm to join, I know Elite Resolutions is hiring right now, so check them out at eliteresolutions.com. You can also check out Commercial Claims Advocate, where we have all sorts of resources there. If you're wanting to get into the public adjusting field, we can. There's actually a video training that you can get on there, and there's all sorts of resources and things like that will help you out. Guys, that's all I've got for this time. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. Click like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.